Hi, my name is Jason, and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy.
Good morning, folks. It is Saturday morning. It is the 1st of February. It is our first day out of the EU. I'm not devastated. I voted to leave a long time ago. I hope you're all well. It's been another week since I've done a vlog. I've not done a lot this week, to be honest with you. It's been another day where the weather's been not too good, so we've been staying in quite a bit. I've done a fair few jigsaws, which again you'll see coming up in a minute. I also started something at the start of the month where I do one of my Funko Pops every single day, and I think I've done so far 35 or something like that. I've got a box upstairs jam packed full of them, but I just haven't opened it yet. Yeah, like I said, I mean it's been a strange week. The coronavirus, that's I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that might be slightly exaggerated. I think, yes, it is a bad thing. It is something that's going to kill people, but I think you've got to have a lot of underlying symptoms. I don't think it's as bad as they make out, because I seem to remember a few years back, I don't know whether any of you will remember this, but there was a massive thing about swine flu, and we were all supposed to be going to be seriously ill from that, and people were going to be dropping dead at a rate of knots. And yes, some people died from it, but nowhere near as many as they said. When you get something like the Black Death or something like that wiped out, I think it was something like 37 million or 370 million people or something when that hit. So yes, it is bad, but I think it's a bit of a smokescreen, really. I think it's been, if you want my humble opinion, it's a virus that's been created. Yes, I know they're saying that it originated in a little fishing town in Wuhan in China, but I think there's a bit more to it than that, because these viruses, they seem to just appear every so often, and they're usually in little remote villages. I've seen too many films where they test these sort of things on little villages to see how effective they are, and then all they'll do, they know how effective it is, it'll be put in a container, filed away, and kept for future reference, a bit like us when we file books or CDs or DVDs or whatever. So I don't think it's what they say. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm just conspiracy theorist, I don't know. Anyway, the other thing, obviously, we've left the EU, and people seem to think that's the end of the world now. People seem to think that we're going to fail as a country, and all I've got to say to them is cobblers. I don't believe it for a minute. I think that we'll be a lot stronger standing on his own 2 feet. Without EU breathing down our necks every 5 minutes, we'll be able to control things better. We'll be able to do his own laws, so they won't have to keep being passed through Brussels all the time. And I think it'll be a massive thing. I think the EU will be a lot weaker now that we've left, because we were one of the main countries in it, even though we didn't feel like we were. But I just think these doomsayers are people who've basically, they've grown up with everything, or thinking they've got everything, and they think the EU is responsible for that, and it isn't. The EU's taking tons away, and people will say, yes, but what if it's a mistake? Well, umpteen years ago, when we joined the EU, the people then thought they were doing the right thing, and it's a bit of a strange coincidence how most of them now have voted to leave, because they know that they didn't do the right thing. Now, in 40 years' time, don't get me wrong, in 40 years' time, it could be that we made the wrong decision. I'm not going to say one way or the other. What I'm saying is, give us a chance. Let us see how we cope on our own. And we coped before. We survived 2 massive world wars. A third if you count the Gulf, but I don't really count that. But 2 massive world wars, and we've come out the other side of it and rebuilt, and look how strong we were in the 70s, And bear in mind, the only reason we joined the EU in the first place was to help with trade, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been out much this week. We walked the dog a couple of times. I've not been too good with me CMT. Me spine's been quite bad. I've been rattling the jigsaws off. I mean, my fingers are a bit codged now. They're a bit knackered. I think I might have to give the jigsaws a break for a bit. I've just finished one behind me. I've just posted it on the internet, called The Greatest Show on Earth. And I've got a weird way of doing jigsaws. I basically do the border, sort it all out, and then literally I get a handful of pieces, I look at the box, and I put them exactly where they go on the jigsaw. I think it's to make it last longer, but it doesn't seem to work anyway. I still managed to do them in about 5.5 hours, 6 hours at the most. So it's all good fun. Also this week, obviously, my Liverpool team have won again and again and again and again and again, and they're 19 points clear now. And today they play Southampton at Anfield. Every game really is a new challenge to try and keep the record going. You know, obviously we've just had transfer deadline day, so that's all gone now, and Liverpool haven't signed anybody. They didn't need anybody really. They didn't need anybody. Excuse me, pill. Strong painkillers. I take tramadol for my pain. I'm not ashamed of it. I was a bit embarrassed about it at first, but I've gone a day without taking tramadol and I was in absolute agony. So better the devil I know. In other words, if it works, then I'm just going to take it because it does. I've got problems with me anxiety and me depression again. Yesterday I had a really bad day. I was not with it at all. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to sit there doing jigsaws, listening to music. I was having a bad day yesterday. A little bit better today, not much, but a little bit better today. So there's a smile. But yeah, coming up, I haven't got any unboxings because I haven't had nothing to unbox, to be honest with you. I have had a new set of coins. I'm not putting them on this video, but I'll show them you next time. They are the 7 modern wonders of the world, and each one is a gold coin. And they've got stuff on there like Machu Picchu, Mexico, Taj Mahal, things like that. Not the old 7 wonders of the world, not the Hanging Gardens of Babylon or the Pyramids of Giza, none of that lot. No, just these are the modern 7 wonders of the world. So a Great Wall of China's on this lot and all. That's a good one. But yeah, I've just been chilling and relaxing, to be honest. The weather's, well, the wind's picked up a lot outside. We're supposed to be having really bad gales, wind gales coming up for the next 3 or 4 hours, but we'll have to see. We don't know what's coming, we don't know what's going. But coming up, like I said, I've got a load of jigsaws to show you. They're just pictures, but I'll put some music to it. Hopefully the videos will start getting a bit more interesting now. I'm trying to get my subscriber list up. I'm on 56 at the moment, and I'm subscribing to a thing that I recommend called the YouTube Vloggers Start Group. And basically what it is it's a subscribe to subscribe group, and it's really clever because it's a good way for people to get the subscriptions up. And I've gone on and I've watched some of these videos, and some of them I like and some of them I don't. But if I like them, I'll subscribe to them and they subscribe to me, so that's nice. It's a good way of rounding things up. My wife's finished all the diamond art now. She's done some beautiful diamond art. I'll show you them as well at some point, not yet, because some of them are for presents and stuff, so I'll have to wait until after they've been handed out, if you like. Let's see what happens. Hopefully next week I'll be going downtown a bit more, because the weather might pick up a little bit, you never know. I've got my sister coming up on the 4th of February. She's coming up for 4 days, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th, staying in a B&B hotel thing, whatever. But they're coming here quite a bit, so I'll be, I'll have quite a lot of information and stuff, as you do. My mum, I was supposed to have been meeting my mum the other day, but didn't feel up to it at all on Wednesday. Was feeling a bit rough, so didn't go. And then Thursday she was feeling a bit rough, so it's gone around a little bit. But other than that, yeah, not been up to much. Like I said, it's been a very quiet time. I did get a bit fed up of the Greta Thunberg thing. It was driving me nuts the other day. I was looking at all these pictures, and every picture she's got a face like she'd been slapped. She really has. She never smiles. I don't think I've ever seen a smile at all in all the pictures I've seen anyway. And somebody made a good point. They put that she's everywhere except school. Here's this woman. I mean, they make out that she's some sort of like heroine and all this, and she's speaking up for the new generation, and it's a load of crap, to be honest with you. She's getting paid absolutely thousands to go around the world, get paid all the transport, all the costs and everything. Of course she's going to say what you want to say. You know, she's going to say what they wanted to say. If they're going to pay her to say things, she's going to say things. Simple as. You know, if you give people enough money, as it proved in, what was that stupid film that came out, 50 Shades or something, which basically proved that if you give somebody enough money, they'll do anything, which is, I think, it's a load of cobblers, to be honest with you. Because if somebody said to me, there's £1,000 jump in front of a bus, I wouldn't do it, would I? You know what I mean? Well, no, I don't think I would. Anyway, like I said, that's it for today. It's just a quick vlog, 10-minute job. You all take care. and here's some pictures of jigsaws I've done this week. That's about as exciting as it gets so far, folks. You all take care, and I'll do another vlog soon.
Hi, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Thank you very much. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe by clicking there. And if you want to see what I did yesterday, you've just got to click up there. Bye for now.